Yeah. Oh.
Hey, we're going to take a little break, Lene, and when we come back, we're going to have your best friend, Paul O, on.
Paul O with Oscar blurbs?
Yeah.
This is a party.
Paul O will be doing Oscar blurbs. He saw the new movie out called Phone Booth.
Phone Booth with Colin Farrell, Keith Sutherland, Katie Holmes. It actually opens this weekend. Paulo will be reviewing that, so have your Oscar blurbs ready.
We'll be right back. Ron and Fed.
It's time for Oscar blurbs with Paulo.
Oscar started at 8. Sean Penn better not be retarded. Rebecca Romaine will be tossing an Oscar salad. Looks like Harry's gonna find a potter of Oscar gum.
Paulo has a big fat wife.
Good one. It is time for Oscar blurbs. Paulo, our movie reviewer, standing by.
Hey, Polo, you like the movie?
Paulo, you like the movie.
Paulo, you like the movie?
How are you?
Paulo, we have actually a special birthday co-host in the studio tonight.
Oh.
Little Lene is here celebrating her 6th birthday.
Oh, my goodness.
What would you like to say to her, Paulo?
She's the sweetest, loveliest child.
Paulo, you never had any children, right?
No, not that I'm a big.
The stupidest old joke I ever heard.
Yeah, like right now there's some fat bald kid running around reviewing film.
Okay.
You were never allowed to get close enough to the missus to have children, right?
No, it's not. I mean, there was too many mental illness issues to really take a chance.
There's such a history of mental illness on both sides of the family that they couldn't actually gamble on the fact of having a kid that wouldn't be psychotic.
Kind of.
Any kid that would live there would have to just, actually, as soon as it was born, just start running.
Well, I mean, you can say whatever you want about me, but there's tons of people out there who shouldn't be having kids.
Yeah,
and I mean, at
true.
least I had the intelligence to say I'm one of them.
I give you all the credit in the world for that one, Paulo.
Thank you.
Hey, Paulo.
Yes.
Your wife is too fat to have a baby.
Ouch.
Oh, my goodness. Well,
Oh, that's rough.
True, child.
Darling child. All right, Paulo, enough about you
Yes.
and your lack of offspring. Let's talk about this new movie, Phone Booth.
Okay. Of course, it's the ubiquitous, fun-loving, crazy Colin Farrell again is the star of this film.
And how this works out? Someone's being stalked in a phone booth?
Well, yeah, I mean, this is a film that was delayed from last fall because of the sniper headlines that were the things that were actually happening in the news where snipers, were killing people. And so this is about a sniper. And
it's not the same kind of story, right?
Well, except that it's a much more condensed single. As a matter of fact, the whole movie is in one set. I mean, the guy is a kind of a hotshot, obnoxious publicist. He calls his girlfriend, Katie Holmes, on the like the only payphone in New York.
Is that his real life girlfriend?
No, it's not his real life girlfriend. He has many girlfriends. And his wife doesn't. He doesn't want his wife to know about it because he has 2 cell phones. But he calls on the phone booth because he doesn't want to be traced. But this sniper apparently knows this guy's routine, so he is.
How does he find out?
It's hard, we're not going to reveal all the things.
Is it his friend or something like that? Is it somebody he thinks is his friend?
Well,
is it a swerve?
The sniper is never seen until maybe just a little bit at the end of it. It's played by the voice of Keith Sutherland.
Would you say this, do we find out that Colin Farrell is the sniper himself?
Oh, that would be a twist. Who would suspect?
Split personality?
Well, I'm not saying that. I mean,
and then also the cop is yet another split personality?
The cop is played by Forrest Whitaker in this movie.
Is he really Forrest Whitaker or just the Forrest Whitaker in all of us?
You're almost describing the screenplay that was done in adaptation, the 3, where everybody's playing the.
I never saw. Is that good?
Yeah, that's good. So anyway, the point is that this movie is actually set in one location through the whole movie, which allows the filmmakers to film very quickly. They could film in 10 days and film in succession, which is very unusual.
So they did it in actual time.
Yeah, well, the actual time and from the first scene to the last scene.
2 hours, 10 minutes of being holed up in a phone booth.
Is this the greatest movie ever? Is this going to get a ton of Oscars?
I'm not sure. It's also one of the shortest movies ever. It's just over 80 minutes.
Yeah, if he hung up, it would be over in 5.
Right.
That's what I don't understand. So is Kiefer Sutherland, he plays the voice of the psycho sniper, right?
Right.
Is he ever revealed? Is it Kiefer?
They yell, it's the man from 24.
You will see him, for a moment, a few moments.
So you just gave away the ending, didn't you?
I'm not giving away any ending. I'm trying you're trying to trick me into giving away the ending. I'm not going to do it.
I won't be fooled. I said good day, sir.
Let me just ask you this. Does Colin Farrell end up maybe a little worse for wear, but well and healthy and back with Katie Holmes?
It's not about him being... First of all, he has a wife played by the very lovely Australian actress, Radha Mitchell.
By that, do you mean Nicole Kidman?
No, Radha Mitchell. She's
You mean Robin Williams?
She was in Pitch Black with Vin Diesel.
She's from Australia? Was she the lead singer for Midnight Oil?
No.
Because
Bald
she was
guy?
great.
Her bed was burning?
No, Australian actress, but not...
Her bush was burning.
Not bald either. And, of course, Katie Holmes is just somebody he has an infatuation with, so he sort of...
And Katie Holmes is Australian.
No.
Now, what TV show was she in?
She was in the Dawson's Creek.
So she was
actually in the creek.
And this is her Dawson's character?
No. She plays a starlet, though. So she might be the real Katie Holmes almost, in a way.
I don't know what you mean.
Katie Holmes is kind of a starlet.
All right, at some point did she pull out a knife and say, no, this is a knife?
No.
That guy's from down under.
Yeah, he's Australian.
Crocodile Dundee.
And you see, Forrest Whitaker is the cop. Now, in a lot of ways, he's showing some very sloppy...
Ghost dog?
No, and his big pumpkin head is just constantly in the way.
Was he Bird?
Yeah, he was Bird in that Clint Eastwood movie.
What kind of bird? What kind of bird was he, Paulo?
He was not Bird.
Was he in Birdie?
Is a famous
Sean Penn in the cage?
musician, Charlie Parker. But that's another story.
So what do you think of this movie, Paulo?
Well, first of all, I mean, there's some interesting things about it. I mean, it's directed by not one of my favorite directors, Joel Schumacher. But
he stinks.
It's sort of good. My favorite film is Falling Down with Michael Douglas, and it has that same...
Speaking of falling down, your wife just fell down drunk.
She actually just had some redo surgery, but...
What did she have done?
And redone.
They had to clean... They had this incision with a zipper in her stomach, and they just keep going in there and cleaning stuff
So
out.
she can get the food in faster. Just unzip it and throw in a ham.
That's a pouch. You're married to a kangaroo.
Does she box?
Yes, she does. And I'm like one of those little rubber things that bounces up and down off the floor when she hits.
So you think Phone Booth is up for Oscar contention?
I think Farrell is everywhere. Colin Farrell is just everywhere. You can't get away from the guy.
Are you saying Colin Farrell is no phony when it comes to Oscar? Gig.
And I think he's a very good actor.
Is that going to be your blurb?
It could be one of my books. I think he's a very good actor, and despite the fact that he sometimes annoys me, sometimes amuses me when I see him in interviews. He can get on your nerves, but as an actor, I think he has a lot of talent.
What don't you like about him?
In his interviews, because he's got, he's always trying to, push people's buttons. He's trying to, he always seems to be drunk too all the time.
Yes, you should have married him. You just described your wife to everyone.
I understand. And, but he's shown pretty good range in his movies, Minority Report and The Recruit.
So you're saying, find me a phone booth, I'm Colin Farrell to telling me what an Oscar. Gig.
I just don't know who he slept with to get all this, all these parts.
Schumacher.
Yeah, because Schumacher did start his career with this movie Tigerland a few years ago, and ever since then it's been skyrocketed since flight.
Schumacher, get away from that Oscar! Gig.
So, the movie, it's nice and short, which is always good because, it keeps your attention. It's tension-ridden.
Please deposit 35 cents for the next Oscar, please! Gig.
Is that what you're saying, Polo?
I'm saying the Farrell is the focus of the movie. I mean, you don't get to see Kiefer Sutherland act. All you do is hear his sonorous voice.
Sonorous means?
It's mellifluous. It's got a...
What?
a lot of it's it's deep. It's got it's kind of a deep voice.
So you're saying the key for winning an Oscar is Sutherland?
Well, I mean, if they gave Oscars for voice work, I think
This one's a key for Sutherland and Oscar.
Because I mean, it would be nice to, I think Keither is doing nice on the TV, but he should get back into movies more. He plays a creepy guy pretty good.
Hello, I'd like the number for the Kodak Theater, please. I'm booking a reservation for Oscar.
I mean, Keither's been winning some, Emmys and some Golden Globes. It'd be nice if he wins an Oscar.
Will he ever?
Will he ever? Well, if he didn't, he was in Flatliners for
Didn't his dad win one?
Has Donald Sutherland ever won an Oscar?
Has he won an Oscar?
No, stole one. Yes, has he ever won an Oscar?
Nominated. I'm trying to remember now. He didn't win for Clute. I don't think so. No, he's been nominated a few times, but no win.
Hello, information? Will Phone Booth be winning an Oscar?
Now, the thing about this, too, is it's supposed to be New York City, like Times Square, but it was filmed in Los Angeles. I don't quite get
So they made like a fake Times Square?
Yeah. And they did a pretty good job. It's not even like the current Times Square. It's sort of like back when there was more crime or something.
It would also have to be back when there was phone booths.
Yeah, back when there were phone booths. But in any case, I mean, it's not quite the real world. It's more like, an approximation of New York City.
Well, let's hope this phone booth doesn't get disconnected at Oscar.
Mikey, you have one?
Will phone booths get a busy signal at the Oscars?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Although you never come up with Oscar blurbs.
Well, I mean, because I'm trying to...
You have always griped to me and Ronnie that you'd never get into print. And the only way you're going to get into print anymore is with a good Oscar blurb.
Yeah. That Aiden Cole News kid gets in everything now.
Harry Knowles.
Well, every time...
Harry knows what he's doing when it comes to blurbs.
Part of the problem...
Well, here's Harry Elvis. What is it, Harry?
Watson, come here, I need you to give Colin Farrell an Oscar.
Why don't you use that one, Polo?
Okay, but part of the problem...
Do you think you can get print with that?
I have with this is that if I have the publicist call your office, you disavow any knowledge of me.
That's not true. Here's Wonder Boy. He's got an idea.
Katie better make a room in her home for an Oscar.
That's what are you doing talking up here?
Is it supposed to be a Martian giving a review?
No. I can't do the Polo voice. Try.
You can't even do your own voice.
Is that my voice?
What's up, Holmes? Katie just won an Oscar.
What's up, Holmes?
And I gotta admit, I mean, Katie Holmes is a very lovely actress.
She's kind of fat-faced.
Fat-faced? She's tall. I don't even... That's what you're supposed to look like when you're young and you have that dewy complexion.
Who's she with, Paul?
Dewy?
Who's she with? Chris Klein is her other half, I guess.
Is that right? The big stud that everybody loves?
From American Pie?
Why not just call him Big John Stud and wife?
See if someone could body slam him.
He hasn't done much since Rollerball.
He shouldn't. He shouldn't be allowed to work again after Rollerball.
So, any other movies, Polo, or is that it?
Yeah, there's a lot of movies. Yeah, I mean, you got the.
Hey, Polo, did you ever see Raising Victor Vargas?
Raising Victor Vargas? No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, all right. Keep an eye out for that one, all right? It's an independent film.
You're supposed to see everything,
I
Polo.
know
I'm trying.
you only like the blockbusters. You don't go to the
independent
independent
I only like the blockbusters, but I mean, there's almost no point for me to see it.
He won't go to a movie unless there's a phone booth in it.
That's not true.
He
of course,
refuses.
there's a big Vin Diesel movie this week, A Man Apart.
I can't stand that Vin Diesel.
Yeah, I don't quite get his appeal. I mean, I understand he's a type, and but I don't quite.
Harry, let me check. You're 20. Do you like Vin Diesel?
Not at all.
So who does? Your friends?
Nobody. I think some girls may find him attractive a little.
You think that it's the girls that like Vin Diesel?
For the most part, I think the girls.
I think guys go to his movies.
Yeah, like he's the action hero for them.
He's the new Sly Stallone.
Well, he's the new Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's the new Steven Seagal. This is more the new Steven Seagal, this movie. Because it's really a retread of a Steven Seagal movie.
What movie?
A Man Apart.
What was the Steven Seagal movie?
Well, the one where his wife gets killed. Doesn't Steven Seagal's wife get killed in almost every movie, and then he's like a one-man wrecking crew?
Yeah, usually.
Yeah. That's kind of what...
Why isn't he just a one-man wrecking person? Why would he be a whole crew?
Why not just name a movie that? One-man wrecking crew.
If you're a wrecking crew, that means you're one man, but it's like...
What about one-man gang?
Oh, that's a good one.
What about the one-man gang story?
Or one-man band.
Later changed to Hakeem.
The African Dream.
And, I don't really think his physique is as great. I mean, like Arnold in the day was like, you could tell that this was like a Superman.
Will Kiefer Sutherland an Oscar?
Rory, we stopped this sometime.
We're talking about a totally different movie. We're talking about the Vin Diesel movie, you idiot.
Why don't you give us a Vin Diesel blurb?
I don't have one. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Just pump some diesel to the Oscars.
Nice, Polo.
Pump some diesel like in a...
Rory, it's the easiest one. Will Diesel win an Oscar? Get.
And then there's the Lawrence Tate, who you never see much.
Larry Tate?
Darren Stevens?
Lawrence Tate. He's a good-looking black actor. He sort of thugged himself up a little bit for this movie to make...
Why do you always see color?
White people are so scared of black people.
Say but he's a good-looking young black guy, and he just he's coming off more like the street tough guy in this movie.
A Man Apart.
A Man Apart.
Anything else this weekend?
Well, there's What a Girl Wants.
All right, now that's the one with Amanda Bynes. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, Amanda Bynes.
She's the Nickelodeon girl, and they were removing the peace sign posters.
Yeah,
Amanda hugging kiss.
I need Amanda hugging kiss. Is there Amanda hugging kiss here?
She stands between two big British guys with the big furry hats. And she has the peace sign, and then they took her hand and put it away. So.
Yeah, they actually put her hand behind her back. Like, not only isn't she in favor of peace, she's hiding it. She's hiding the fact that she's in favor of peace.
And John Travolta's wife is in it, Kelly Preston, and Colin Firth, who's the next best thing to a British stud.
To Colin Farrell.
After you said, yeah, right, you grant. Except Colin Farrell's Irish, I guess.
Colin was here first. All right, thank you, Polo.
Okay, boss.
Yeah, boss.
See you, Polo. Bye.
Yeah, you like the movie.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're right back. Let's run a fest.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
All right, there's a 6-year-old picking out the bumper music. We're riding fast. Little birthday party going on.
Mikey D's daughter, Lene D, it's her birthday tonight, so we're having a little party for her.
She's 6 years old. She's going to sleep good tonight.
Cheers.
After a birthday party in a radio station?
Sure.
She's going to sleep well tonight. That's what she kept saying.
Yeah.
Oh,
sorry I'm late.
Sorry I'm late. Here she comes. How you doing? Are you tired yet?
No.
You're not tired at all?
No. I'm gonna do jokes.
Gonna do jokes, Fuzzy.
Here she comes. Lene D, 6 years old.
Okay. All right. Let me see one.
Let's get what? Let's get one good joke.
I'm looking at one.
Yeah, just going through your files, sure.
Oh, this one's a good one.
Oh, that's a good one.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Suck.
Did she say stuck?
No, suck.
Oh. Sahu.
Sahu.
Sue.
Oh, Sue.
Sue who?
Sue who?
Surprise!
Surprise! It's your birthday! Yay! Good joke.
Very good. Surprise.
Funny joke. Did she ever tire out?
No.
Ever?
Even though I, on the other hand, am exhausted, need to lay down.
Which one is a good one?
Yeah. Really good one.
Yeah.
Which one is a good one?
All right, what do you got here?
Today was like, kind of like drops Like lots of rain.
Yeah, there's
Right,
drops
yeah.
of rain a little
Yeah.
bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Rain.
Wayne who?
Rain, rain, go away. Come again another day.
Okay. Good one.
And that worked out great with the drops today.
Yeah, it fit with the drizzle. Now, she doesn't tire out. Last night, I go to bed, and I'm exhausted, but I keep waking up in my sleep. I can't get comfortable. I don't know what's wrong, because I was ready to go to sleep. Here's what happened. My pillow was turned the wrong way, and I didn't realize it, and I can only sleep with a pillow the right way on my bed.
You have to have knot hole down in your pillow, don't you?
No, I don't have a knot hole in my pillow.
Evan, what is that?